Pastor Roy Gerhart from Galloway United Methodist Church in Franklin, Pennsylvania, sharing a few words of encouragement to help us follow after Jesus. This week I want to talk with you about sacrifice and about sacrificial living. That's not a topic that many of us really relish. None of us really are excited about the idea of living sacrificially or even giving a gift that requires a real sacrificial effort. And yet, it's there that we find our greatest accomplishments and we'll find the greatest blessings brought into our life when we live and give sacrificially. This weekend we had a missionary named Heather Garbeau staying with us. She was great inspiration, and I got to say, throughout my life, I have been inspired over and over again by people in the Bible and people that I have met in life who have given themselves to the service of God with complete abandon, who has sacrificed everything in order to live for God, even if it would require them to give their lives. And those are the people that have inspired me to want to pursue God with all my heart. In the Bible, there was a young man that came to Jesus looking for kind of the secret to life. What is it that I really need to do in order to please God and in order to really find that something that I'm looking for? And in Matthew 19, when this young man came to Jesus, he asked him, "What good thing do I need to do to have eternal life?" And Jesus said, "Well, you know, God is the one who's good. You need to look to God to find what good thing you need to be about." And he said, "So, you know, obey the commandments." And the young man says, "Well, what commandments?" And Jesus said, "Well, uh, don't kill, don't steal, don't commit adultery." You know, he starts naming some of the top 10 commandments, you know, and the young man says, "Well, I've done that. I've been doing that. What am I still missing?" And Jesus said to him, "Go and sell everything you have. Give it to the poor and come follow me." Well, the young man was wealthy. He had lots of money, and he thought, "This is too much. I can't do this." And he walked away from Jesus. How sad that because Jesus asked him to go that further step, and I mean, it was huge, to ask him to give up all that he had in order to follow Jesus. And this young man could have had so much, but he only saw the cost. You see, whenever we're poor and we have nothing, you know, you come to somebody and they say, "Give me your life," and you say, "Okay, I got nothing, so I got nothing to lose and everything to gain." But when you come to someone and you've got all of these possessions or you've got all of these plans and you have all of this stuff going on in your life and they say, "Give me your life," and you say, "Well, wait a minute, what am I going to get out of this? Because that's going to cost me a lot. I have a lot to lose," you see. Then we hesitate, and it's suddenly difficult to really step out and boldly follow God in faith. This young man missed out everything, and yet God may reach out to your life. He may not say, "Go sell everything you have," but he may put his finger on something that you value, that you think is so precious that you can't stand the idea of losing it. This weekend, with Heather Garbeau staying with us, I'm reminded of her story. She is an American who went to Haiti just to go on a short-term mission trip, to go and teach children there about dance. That turned into repeat visits. It turned into a longer-term stay to be part of a ministry there. It turned into an encounter with a man who had a son who was born with disabilities and was searching for help and how to care for him. This turned into a partnership in helping this boy, and that turned into a partnership in ministry, and well, it turned into a marriage and an even greater partnership as Heather and Pepito founded Footprints of the Sun and created a school to minister to children with special needs. Whenever we talked to her this weekend, I said, "Well, any regrets?" look back and say, wow, I can't believe I'm here and all the things that I've given up and lost. And it's like, no, because God has blessed her in ways that she could have never seen coming. There are things that are so rich and so wonderful. She had to give her whole life to pursue it. But God has brought her blessings and benefits that she never could have found any other way. May God bless you today. And as you share his good news, may God make you a blessing wherever he takes you.